Hi, my name is Sofia Bustos. I'm a junior at CHS. I play goalkeeper and I'm number 12.
My name's Coach David Hernandez, and I'm the varsity girls coach here at Collinsville. I have been coaching the girls for 4 years, 2 years as the main coach, and I've enjoyed every bit.
What made me start playing soccer was Daisy Barrientos and Alina Alvarez. They saw how good I was at volleyball and, being able to dig up a ball, and they thought I would be good as a goalkeeper, and they influenced me to play soccer.
I think there was several things that inspired me to become a coach. One of the things being coaches of mine, former coaches of mine, the impact that they had in my life. You know, positive impact is I'll name a few: Coach Little, Coach Beckett, and Coach Tidmore. Positive influences in my life, and I just wanted to return the favor to somebody's life, and hopefully I am doing that.
My favorite part about soccer so far is um, making incredible memories with my teammates and being influenced by the seniors and winning all area, just making history with the girls is very impacting.
I think we're doing pretty well. We started off really well. We're sitting, I think, 4-2, and then one tie. Our schedule is very brutal. I think it's tough. We're playing some really tough teams. Our two losses, I think we can all agree, like us and the team, that they could have very easily went the other way. But like I tell the girls, I mean, we can learn from it, and that's why we play those games, so that we can be prepared for playoffs.
Our pregame routine consists of, having a good meal when it's game day, when getting our hair done, like styling your own hair, like if you look good, you play good, and then being locked in, listening to music, all types of stuff, and just being locked in before a game.
Yeah, as a coach, there's not really much you can do. I mean, I listen to music, but once I get off the car, it's really game face and pretty much being there for the girls. They're the ones that are listening to all sorts of music. I don't even know their music taste, but it's just fun watching them. Some of them get taped up, some of them put some headbands on. They all have different routines, but as a team, I think I can say we all hit a prayer before the game. So that would be the team routine. Well, there's several. You have to change it up a bit because you can't use the same ones every game. Obviously, they would get tired of it. So I try to pick little things depending on who we play to try to push them, or just a little thing to get under their skin. Sometimes I have to call them out personally. Like I tell them it's never personal, but it's just to make them mad enough to get them going, and I think it works. I would say it does.
Some challenges I face is wanting to play goalkeeper. I really didn't like it at first. I didn't learn fast. I wasn't quick with it. But then after Coach Shigira teaching me the right technique and knowing me as a person and how to teach me and how to educate me, I think that I started to love it. And now I wouldn't play no other position. I love goalkeeper.
I keep it really simple. I try not to overcomplicate things. Like I tell the team, if we can't pass the ball, if we can't do the simple things right, like we're not going to win a game. So we really try to focus on, the little things, the simple things, and mastering those. And then depending on who we play, we adjust to that. But the simple things, but mastering that, I think that's the most important thing.
I balance academics and soccer commitments by making sure that I'm on top of my game at school. I make sure that my grades are up, and with college classes and being at school, trying to be at school every day, um, making sure that I stay on top of my game when it comes to school. And then with soccer, I make sure that when it's soccer practice, to keep my head at practice and only practice, and being there for the team, trying to be at every practice as well.
Well, I can only speak for coaching girls soccer and boys soccer here at Collinsville because that's been my only experience. But as far as Collinsville soccer here, I think the difference is with the boys soccer. I think the program was established from a long time ago from players before me, which was the program started in 2003, and I think they set the standard of making the playoffs and winning region, and then my generation came through and we set the standard of Final Four and winning state, and just now it's just like an expectation for the boys program, and that's why I believe they're a little bit ahead. Now the girls program started after I graduated, and now, like I tell the girls, they're the first to everything. So they're having to pave the road. They're having to be the first to make playoffs, be the first to win region, and now the goal is to be the first to make Final Four. So that's really the difference. Is the boys program was already established, and the girls program, we're paving that road, and that's why I tell the girls that it's important that they stay focused, and I believe it's kind of hard for them because they really didn't have nobody to look up to. I mean, they probably had players to look up to, but as far as the standard, they're setting the standard, so it's probably a lot of pressure on them, but it's part of it. Somebody has to establish it at one point, and this is a great group of girls, and I think they're the ones to do it. After COVID, I decided to take a step back from coaching in general. I was going to take a new job opportunity, and then I have to give credit to Coach Segura. He kind of reeled me in. He was at that point taking over the girls soccer program, and he kind of painted me this vision, like what he had in mind of the girls program, and I really bought in. He really had an expectation for the girls, and I think we're along that path right now. So I have to give credit to him, and he took over the first 2 years, and now these last 2 years I've taken over, which he still is an assistant of mine. And we really bounce off each other. We have the same mindset, and I'm really thankful for him for painting me the vision of the girls program, and the girls, I got to thank them for doing their part. So that's why I transitioned into the girls program. Soccer in general has impacted my life from playing and now coaching. I believe it's a positive impact because the relationships that you build with the players that you have, it goes far beyond what happens on the field. Outside, like you see players out, maybe parties, maybe at the store, and it's just always like they're very respectful, and it's always like, hey coach, how you doing? Quick catching up, and I appreciate those little things. And even after they graduate, keeping up with them, seeing how they're doing in college, and just wishing them well. You never know like what kind of impact you have on somebody's life. So I would say a positive impact, very, very positive impact.
A piece of advice I would give the younger girls is to have confidence, to have that desire to play every game right. Whether you're on the bench or whether you're on the field, you have to be able to talk to your team on the bench and on the field. Just have the confidence and have the motivation to play soccer.
Yeah, I second that. I think one of the reasons that holds a lot of girls back from even coming out is just the nervousness of not being good enough, or what if they mess up and stuff like that. But like I tell the girls that even come to try out that perhaps don't make the team, just the fact that they went out there, I respect it. I respect it a lot, because if anything in life, if you don't try it out, you're never gonna know. And I tell this group of girls, like, there's girls in the stands looking at you, and what you're doing on the field perhaps is changing their opinion, or perhaps in the future they'll want to play. So just always keep that in mind. And I have a little niece that talks about these girls all the time, how they play, asking about them, and I just remind the girls, like, hey, that's just an example of one girl that I know. There's probably plenty of little girls out there that are looking up to them. So just try it out. It would be my advice.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Shout out to CPN. And when you get the opportunity, come watch us play.